Marco Rubio, a figure that Trump referred to as Little Marco in the 2016 campaign, and who's been referred to here, I think, by a government minister as Narco Rubio, is down on the Colombian border in Cucuta, and that pretty much means that the aid is going to go through. There's also a live aid concert planned by billionaire tax cheat and human impersonator Richard Branson. I don't know how they're going to pull that off in a few days, getting all these high-profile acts, but there is a gigantic humanitarian intervention, manipulation, and propaganda show taking place on the border, and it really does suggest that the aid will go through one way or another, despite Nicolas Maduro and the Venezuelan military declaring their refusal to accept it. And that is frightening. It's frightening to some people I've spoken to in the government. What they fear is a Syria-style scenario, some kind of attack and some kind of provocation that could lead to an escalation and the war that Rubio and many people in Washington seem to want. The Venezuelan opposition has no clear plan to distribute that aid, and though they've signed up 200,000 volunteers to distribute it, it's unclear how they're going to get it around the country to the people supposedly in need. And finally, the U.S. media has created this lie that there is a shortage of goods in Venezuela and that the aid is actually something other than a humanitarian interventionist propaganda show. That lie is clear when you go around Caracas and go to any supermarket and you see that there are no shortages here, that the issue is speculation, hyperinflation, and the U.S. economic war, which makes this aid actually a drop in the bucket compared to the billions and billions of assets that the U.S. government is preventing the Venezuelan government from receiving.